And you are going to be slightly offended by anything that might be just a little bit offensive. You need to get the fuck out of here. Because it's about to get nasty real fucking quick, alright? John Osborne. Motherfucker. John likes to remind me about my autism at weird times. Like when we're cuddling. That's not true. We don't cuddle after sex. That would be gay.
Ozzy, our workshop leader.
Woo!
Yeah, Ozzy being a workshop leader. That's like Helen Keller leading a show choir.
John Osborne's a big fan of Iron Man. We both read comics, and John, if you think about it, John is kind of like Iron Man, except just without the money or the armor. Pretty much just the alcohol problem.
Ozzy, having shaved head and a beard is a great way to tell America you just don't give a shit anymore.
With that beard, you look like Santa Claus. But not a Santa Claus that eats milk or cookies, but a Santa Claus that eats baby pussy.
Dave, in his set, says he has 5 mothers. Those aren't 5 mothers. Those are just the 5 bitches that, those are just the 5 nurses that have been told to watch you since you were born.
David Kempher is, by and large, the most difficult person to call a motherfucker. Yeah, because with 5 of them, you have to specify like which mother it is.
Man, we got Dave Campfire over there, man. Dave has autism. And when I first met him, I thought it was the really cool kind. You know, kind of like how Data has, like just emotionlessness and shit. But then I found out he just has the real boring, don't touch me kind.
You know, Dave, I've known you for a while, but God damn it, I can't quite put my finger on you. I can't figure out if you're gay or gay.
Dave Kempfer's a fan of Peter Cook, Monty Python, and Frankie Boyle. He loves more British men than Elton John.
Where's James Whitty? Best in the world. James Whitty.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Comedian, performance artist, general entertainer. These are not words I would use to describe you.
James Whitty. He's right over there, and if you don't know James Whitty, he talks a lot about all the new chicks that he fucks and how hot they are. If he thinks those chicks are hot, keep them away from the retirement home. Adrian.
He's not a bad looking guy. He's just kind of a little odd looking, you know. It looks like his mom was raped by a Muppet.
If Alex Rodriguez is A-Rod, Kevin Federline is K-Fed, then Adrian Horst is a whore.
Fucking Adrian, man. Adrian's a cancer survivor, man. He had cancer when he was a child. Woo! Dude, try getting cancer as an adult. You don't get shit. You know what you get when you get cancer as an adult? You get fucking cancer. Jim Carrey doesn't visit you, no one gives a fuck. You might get weed. But not in this day.
Mike came up with the name for our little shindig tonight, Occupy Center Street. Give it up for him. Good job. It's ironic because he is 99% of our group's mass.
Marchand, where the fuck are you? And that's a pretty stupid question for me to be asking.
This guy gets so turned on by food. He's the only man I've ever seen rape a dollar menu at McDonald's. He's the only guy I've ever seen kicked out of Old Country Buffet.
I remember as one comic that was coming to our weekly workshop. And remember them well. Long black hair, huge titties, but enough about Mike Marchand.
No, Mike takes his comedy seriously, actually. It's right up there on his list, right after the fucking Chinese buffet.
And I'm only going to use one racial slur tonight. Jack Lundorf, you stale cracker.
Holy shit.
Jack Lundorf is so old he thinks Taylor Lautner is a place where overweight women shop for laundry. He thinks planking is what pirates make you do. And he thinks Angry Birds are what people give him when he drives.
I once bought Jack a Jell-O shot. He ate it with a spoon and took a nap.
Jack Lundorf, he used one of his jokes. That he doesn't smoke weed, but his heroin habit is kicking his ass. Yeah. It's finally time someone told you, Jack, that when they have to grind it into your applesauce at the home, it kind of loses some of its potency.
Mike looks like the only person from Twilight that nobody would fuck.
Mike Hullinger, I'm going to pass on you too, because I'm pretty sure you're the third gunman in Columbine. I've been waiting to tell you that for
3 years. Brett Eastburn's here. You know, when I first saw Brett, I felt pity for him. But can you believe it? He wrote a book. My first thought when I heard Brett wrote a book was, how long did that take? Once time. Maybe he typed it like an elephant trying to play the piano.
His book is called, what's your book called?
I'm not missing anything.
Yeah, keep telling yourself that, bud.
Colton, I'd like to start with you. Where are you? But I don't want to fucking burn in hell. So I'm not.
Colton. Now, Colton may be one of our newer comics, but I can remember Colton since he was this tall. And then he raised his chair up to here. Most people celebrate birthdays. For Colton, this is 20,000-mile tune-up.
Colton called me one time just to say hi. It took an hour and a half.
Colton Cole's turned down for the role of the robot, the Hugh Jackman movie Real Steel. Wow, really? Nothing on that one? That's where the line is? Oh, shit.
Jack Cole is in the lead, everyone. Yeah, good friend. It's great to see him here tonight, actually awake and coherent.
Jack has taken so many breathalyzers that he has his own mouth guard. Jack has taken so many breathalyzers that he treats it like that speed game that you play at the fair and you have to guess what the fuck. 0.13.
Jack is kind of depressing. I think it's because he reminds me of a homeless Santa Claus.
Jack, if I had one wish for you, it'd be that you would not die in a cocaine-filled rage. I also wish that the Easter Bunny and Santa Claus were real, so whatever.
Let's give it up to John Osborne for putting together the most fucked up roast panel you've ever seen. I mean, Jesus fucking Christ, John. Look, you got a guy that can't walk, a guy with no arms or legs, and a guy with fucking autism. Is this a roast or a fucking Special Olympic ceremony?
I don't really give a shit about these fuckers enough to write jokes about them, really. I really, they're a big group of fucking losers and virgins. I mean, God, Dave Kempher Kempher, Adrian Horst, Mike Hullinger, Mike Marchand. You can find fewer virgins in a convent.
Took longer, Brett Eastburn writing a book or John Osborne reading one? Long key upon the Timmy honey. Actually, what took longer? Brett Eastburn writing a book, John Osborne reading one, or Colton narrating the audio book? Fuck it.
What's up with all the wheelchairs? Is this a roast or Make-A-Wish Foundation? Yeah!
Everyday normal crew. We all buy tickets to Atlantis for a cent in June. We just a regular, everyday normal crew. We bust cats and Cadillacs and Grand Theft Auto 2. We just a regular, everyday normal crew. No party is a party without a Phil Collins too. We just a regular, everyday normal crew. And when one of us gets a haircut, we make fun of them.
Sorry about the parking situation and all the crowd out there, but with all the handicapped vans, life's a bitch, right? Thank you very much.
Development entertainment.
I know we know the words, but I'm about to do it for you.
You're so paid.
And on and on and on, she kept on. The big spinner ride is called my mother's born. I said, that's up, so look at her head. I said, I can't have you, I'm too young for you, bitch. So you didn't mind, then she starts playing. I said, I'm 19. She said, I said, I am. Flashy ways, and which one is broken? I can't be your lover. Can't you see? Sometimes you work is emphasized until the matches flash quick.
Damn, we the committee, gon' burn it down, but us gon' bust you in the mouth with the chorus now. Say, push that push, everybody move to the back of the bus. If you wanna bump and snort with us, we the type of people make it look get cool. Push that push, everybody move to the back of the bus. If you wanna bump and snort with us, we the type of people make it look get cool.